Hello and welcome. This is Tanya Brown, your spiritual business coach, and I want to talk to you about how I just discovered that Oprah validated my manifestation process. Okay, let me just be clear. I don't know Oprah. Oprah doesn't know me. I would be happy if the woman waved to me on the street, but we have no connection. I was watching an interview that she did in which she shared her manifestation process because somebody was asking her about her vision board. She kind of commented, the interviewer was like, "Oh my God, you were on my vision board, and I made this happen." And she asked Oprah and the rest of the cast what is on their vision boards, and Oprah's like, "I don't do vision boards anymore." I and when she started to talk about this, I was just like, "Yeah, this is what I'm doing." She was sharing about how she no longer does vision boards. She no longer puts things on a piece of paper or on a uh, board and sticks it anywhere. She thinks about things in her mind of what she desires and wants to bring them into fruition. And she shares about how, you know, everything, the key that she realized when it came to manifestation was being in alignment with the things that you desire. And this is where the aha moment came for me because I was talking about this over and over again with so many of my clients this past summer. Here's the thing. So many people do the vision board and literally do these beautiful boards with frames in some instances and put it out for all the world to see of all the things that they want. Issa Rae did it like an amazing one on a video of all the things that were on her vision board and all the things that she actively brought into fruition. HBO being one of them. Now, one of the things that I do when it comes to manifestation is looking at the things that I've already previously brought into my life. And again, this was a conversation that I had over the summer with so many clients because when you look at how you've done things and how it's been successful, replicate it. We were doing, as human beings, we were doing manifestation before The Secret, before Law of Attraction. When those books came out, everybody was like, aha, yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. But they never truly understood it. Law of attraction, just saying that something you desire and you want and putting on a board and sticking it and expecting it to happen, that's not it. It's being energetically aligned with the thing that you desire and that you want. And being very confident that it's going to come to fruition. There's no halfsies on this. No, I hope, I pray, I want. No, it will. You know, I I use this story just to kind of give you context. At a point, I was freelancing, and I remembered I did not like the place that I was freelancing at, and I decided that I was going to leave that job by a specific date. I didn't know where I was going, but I knew I was going to stay there. And I visualized what this new place looked like, the energy, the type of people, the flowers in the lobby. And just a long story short, I literally ended up working at being in changing jobs a day earlier than the date that I said. I think it was like 227, and I ended up, I said 228, and I ended up starting the job on 227. But my point was, I started to dig deep and think about what does it look like? What does it feel like? I do that with everything that I manifest. And that's the thing that you need to do when you think about the things that you desire and the things that you want. It's not about just putting things on a board. It's about thinking about what does that feel like? What does that look like for you? You know, one of the things that I put on my board is the fact that I hate four seasons. I realize that. I've been kidding myself. I'm not a big fan of the four seasons. But I do know that I'm not going to be living in this area when it comes to next year's winter. I don't know where I'm going to be, but I know I'm not going to be here. And that's the thing. I know I'm going to be somewhere warmer. I don't know what the destination is going to look like. I know it's going to be close to the beach, within walking distance of a beach. I could see the palm trees. I could see or feel the sand between my toes, but I don't know where I'm going. But that's the whole joy about doing manifestation, is having the idea of what you want, and you don't need the specifics. That's the thing. People get so wrapped up in the, you want this, but the how. You don't always need to know the how. Going back to my calendar, I know I wanted a fully booked calendar. I didn't know how I was going to do that. I didn't know where those people were coming from, but I knew that it was going to be fully booked. I thought about it. I felt it. I was very conscious on the fact that the universe was going to bring me the people that I want to work with. And sure enough, within 3 weeks after having had that moment, my calendar was fully booked. And it's been fully booked ever since. But now I'm taking it to another level, thinking of the other things that I could do and the other things that I desire specifically for this year. And I've got big dreams and I've got big goals. And I had um, just a whole download of everything the other morning of what I saw, happening. Public speaking, a lot of travel, business travel, for speaking events that I'm going to be doing, a lot of group coaching, a lot of stuff domestic and overseas, and a few islands thrown in. The thing is, I don't have the outline of how this is happening, but I do know it's happening. But, and this is the only but, there is no limit to what you can envision. And I love the story that Oprah shared. I know this is a love Oprah moment, but I love the story that Oprah shared where her grandmother, who was a maid, and thought her highest goal for Oprah was to hope that she would work for a nice white couple, because that was the furthest the dream could go, and Oprah did not know what she wanted to do, but she knew that that was not her dream. And I love the fact that in a situation in which these are the alternatives that are shown to you, and that is something that you go outside of the box. I mean, I remembered growing up, and my mother was a nurse, and she wanted me to be a nurse. I didn't want anything to do with that. I love people in the medical profession. I have a lot of friends who are in that profession, and they're really great at what they do. That's not my forte. I can't stand the sight of blood. I know that I would be miserable in that situation. But that was the opportunity presented to me. That was, it was a staple job. It's something, in her opinion, that I wouldn't have to worry about income, but I didn't want that. I wanted more, and at that point, I don't think I was even aware of Oprah, because I didn't watch that much TV. But my point is, thinking outside of the box when it comes to manifestation, feeling how it's going to be when you are in this position, how you will feel. These are the emotions that actually bring it to fruition. It's not about just putting it on a vision board and just letting it go. Take it from me, take it from Oprah. It can and will be yours. It's just also just getting clear about what you want, envisioning what you want, seeing yourself in that frame. One of the things that I remember just more about manifestation. When I was buying my apartment, I went to this apartment after being burnt out on apartment hunting. And I just saw an open house, and I thought, you know what, that would be a good one just for reference. It was a good day to go check out this apartment, even though I had no desire of putting in a bid. And I remembered going into the closet and seeing my clothes in that closet. And I yelled from the walk-in closet, they're negotiable, right? But no, I saw my things in that closet, even though I went there with the intense purpose of just seeing what it looks like, with no intention of putting in a bid. But my going back to I was saying earlier, the whole purpose of this video is for you to put into work all the things that you desire, making 2021 your best year possible. 2020 was an amazing year for me, considering the fact that it was an incredibly crappy year. I manifested so many things that I didn't even think about. but I did it in a way that was easy, and I want you to do the same. It doesn't take a lot of work. It takes a lot of conviction and a lot of no backing down. So this is Tanya, your spiritual business coach, and I would love for you to like this video because it helps my algorithm. Also subscribe because I put out amazing content on a weekly basis. Don't forget to share it with others because it just helps my algorithm. And also in the comment section, let me know what you're manifesting. I love seeing what you have to say, and I'll be in the comment section and joining you. So take care. See you in the next video.